I'm not going to talk very long because that was really long, but it was really... And just Randy alone, when he says he's working for you and against you, and Amos is here so he can testify to that. But I would like to thank Mike O'Neill and the board and the leadership and my good friend Doreen for this honor. It means a lot to me. Hearing from my friends, it's like going to your own service or something. And so I'm going to put my speech away because I think I sort of know it. I have a lot of good feelings. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Alexandra on his Icon Award. I mean, his music is just unparalleled. And he's raising the bar for our profession, and so to that I toast you, and I'm really proud to be in the same year with you. I have a lot of good feelings about BMI. I got to spend some time in the Lehman Engel Broadway workshop back in the day, and I learned so many principles from Lehman about how to integrate songs and music, and I was able to use them at Disney, and Lehman would always say, "Mr. Montan, you should be a pop writer." And I'd say, "Lehman, I am a pop writer. I want to be a theater writer. That's why I'm here." He goes, no, stick to the pop stuff. So Lehman, wherever you are, I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't. Back in the early 90s, there was a lot of litigation going on with our performance society. So you set this joke up perfectly for me. So I got a call because the Disney Channel turned out to be one of the feuding companies. And so our head counsel called me and said, "Chris, would you be willing to go to Washington and testify on our behalf?" And I said, "Of course, I'd love to, but you should know that as a songwriter, BMI bought my first house." And there was just silence, and they never called me again. I never heard from them. So I chose you guys over the company. Probably not that smart. Music is a team sport. I had an incredible group of people I've worked with. They're at two tables. I wish you'd all stand up. I did the math on my Disney collaborators. We're at 250 years, these 20-some-odd people I have worked with. So please, no, stand up, stand up. You're a great music department. Most of you, or a lot of you, know them. They're dedicated to music. That's what we're about. So, the last thing I want to talk a little bit about is we've got a room now full of professionals and people that are great at putting music and lyric to film. And unfortunately, at times, the powers that be don't give us enough time, and even more importantly, they don't give us enough money to make the music that we need to make. And so I'm very grateful to Disney because after our initial success, they recognized that the kinds of songs we were making were special and that they needed to be funded, they needed to be supported. And so everybody that works with me, I said, we're here to serve the writer. The writer is everything. Without the great song, we're just sitting listening to a tape and it doesn't matter. So for that, And when I was a songwriter, I was always hoping somebody in the business was going to help me be better, my publisher, my A&R guy at my record label. And what I tried to do in these last 30 years is be a little bit of that person I had been hoping to find, and to be somebody that a Randy Newman could bounce something against and be honest with him. And I hope that I've accomplished that. I'd like to finally thank my wife, Barbara, who couldn't be here, my son, Nils, who is here, and my son, Spencer, for putting up with all the airplane trips that Dad took, all the hotel rooms I've been in the last 30 years. But I have to tell you, when you have, Phil Collins play You'll Be in My Heart over the phone, or Alan Menken playing me Beauty and the Beast over the phone, the thrills never end. You can't imagine what the experience has been like, and I thank you all very much.